Hello and happy holidays to my learning and development colleagues. You will see behind me some Christmas gnomes that we have out to enjoy the holiday season with us. They're quite festive. I hope you are having fun time and a reconnection time with your friends and family. So today I wanted to talk to you about the human side of an AI rollout. You know, I've been giving you updates on my continuing adventures with AI, and I have more to share today. I was going to give a fairly straightforward talk to you today about 3 human skills for AI rollout success from the learning and development perspective. And let me tell you what those are. They are critical thinking, the communications, and adaptability and resilience. So those are those 3 main areas. I was going to give you a fairly straightforward perspective on how we as learning and development professionals can support our organizations and making sure they have access to building these skills so that they have them when they go in to try to implement AI projects. However, I had an interesting experience yesterday where in real world, I had to use all 3 of these things while I was working with AI. Some of you may have seen on my LinkedIn page that I said I had done my first vibe coding. That was last week. So yesterday I thought, oh, I'm so good at this now, I'm gonna try vibe coding again. So I went in and it was producing a program for me. It was gonna produce an app. It was going beautifully. It was responding to all my prompts, which is, you giving the right communications about what I needed it to do, and treating it like an eager but clueless intern by giving it very clear prompts, giving it detailed prompts, giving it lots of feedback. We were really in a groove. It's hard not to personify these AIs, especially if you're vibe coding. So we're going along. It's showing me this great product. I went up to go for a small walk, came back, and it was gone. The AI tool, which in this case was ChatGPT, said, sorry, it crashed and it's not here anymore. So again, talk about a real world example when you could put in all this work with your team and something can go wrong. Maybe your computer's crashed, or you hear from on high that you have to start over again. So I had to use my critical thinking and my clear communications to talk to the AI to say, can you go get it again? Can you recreate it from the previous conversation we had in vibe coding? And it said yes, and it recreated it, and then it told me how to put it into GitHub and onto a platform so that I could see it, the actual app that we were developing. And it did all that, but it didn't look like what we had designed previously. And I kid you not, 3 hours round and round with this AI giving me prompts about how to fix this problem. So I tried this, I tried that, everything that it told me to do. And I will say that it was very clear, gave me very clear steps. It gave me the code to insert, it did everything, but it was not fixing it. And finally it was like, let's try something else. I said, look, we've been doing this for hours. Can we start all over? Can we just go back to square one? So AI, then I'm having this conversation. It says, okay, let's do that. Good idea. It tells you every idea you have is a good idea. And said, give me back the zip files that I had given you. And so I did. I reloaded them. And then it goes, the AI says, oh, I gave you the wrong zip file. So here I'd been for 3 hours trying to get this new app to work, and AI had given me incomplete zip files. So talk about working with your eager but clueless intern. It just had not checked its work. It hadn't checked its work to give me the final zip file. So it then gave me the final zip file that had all the coding necessary to make it look like which we had designed in our vibe coding session. I got that uploaded. Again, it was very good at telling me how to upload it. And now it works. And now it looks like what I had envisioned and what I had designed. So I can tell you, boy, was I using those 3 skills. Critical thinking. I had to keep thinking critically about what is going on, what's wrong. And I was the one that finally told AI, just stop all this round and round. Let's go back to square one. I actually solved the problem, not AI. Because then AI realized it had to go back to square one and it had given me the wrong input. I had to continue to be crystal clear with AI. And I also had to be very adaptable and resilient. It was like, I couldn't believe how long I had sat there because I was so excited about about this, about getting to see this product I had designed. So I take from that a lesson of what the kind of environment we have to create for our teams as learning and development professionals, as organizational effectiveness professionals. We have got to give people the skills needed to have critical thinking, clear communications, and to have resilience. We have to give them the psychological safety in which to apply those skills so that they can keep going, like I just told you about what I had to do, and come up with a good product. So enjoy this holiday season. I think I'll talk to you one more time before Christmas, and best wishes to you all as you experiment in the world of learning and development and in the world of AI. Bye.